Mail call. Let's see what Fastcap has sent us today. Powerhead Screw Kit. These are not new to me. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen me use these in all different sizes. This screw right here, I buy by the case. This is the only screw that I will use to install cabinets. It's a Powerhead screw, and it's got a bugle head on it, and it's tapered on the bottom, but it's flat, very flat on the top. And I use their system. It's not included in this, but they have a drill bit. And again, I've showed it in another video where it drills the pilot hole for the shank, and it also drills for the bugle portion, and then it drills flat. And what you do is you set it, and it's got a micro adjust. It's the best countersink bit bar none on the planet. And it you can dial it in and then put these Fastcaps, which are they're what Fastcap is. It's what started the whole company. But these will then stick on the head of the screw and be flush. And they're very thin, and they're made of PVC, and they're made of hardwoods, and they're finished in different colors. You can get raw woods and then finish them yourself to match, but they're absolutely gorgeous. It's that extra little bit when you're installing. Now the Powerhead screws, I use these. I don't use drywall screws. You'll see a lot of carpenters, and I'm one, will use drywall screws in place of wood screws. They're readily available, they work great, but for hanging cabinets and the weight, the tensile strength, they'll snap, and these will not. They're very strong. So Powerhead screws, and of course, I've always bought them in this size for cabinet install, and that was kind of how they were pushed. So these are a 2-inch, or actually a 3-inch, and these are older ones that are square drive, and they've gone to these Torx head drives now on all of their new screws. But they have them in lots of sizes, all the way down from really small ones, and these are a Phillips hybrid square drive, and then some of the smaller ones are still square drive. So maybe they're transferring over. I'm not sure if they're going to do them all, but their main one for the cabinet install, the ones that I use, is now a Torx head. Yeah, it looks like a couple of them are Torx, and the rest of them are still square drive. So I'm not sure if they're changing over or if they just did their main screws. And this kit includes a couple of their Fastcap covers. These are just to kind of get your appetite wet. And there is then these this little. I've got a couple of these. They've got a PVC and a wood sample fan array. And what you can do with this is you can compare it to your cabinets, and then you can then order them from Fastcap to match exactly. And then they've got a couple of bits. They give you both the square drive and the Torx. And then they give you a wristband that's magnetic, so you can put the screws on and have the screws close at hand. So it's a nice little kit, and it is a good way to get started and have a nice variety. Obviously, if you're going to do cabinet installs the way I do, the only way to get them is in their bulk packs, because there wouldn't be I'd use all of these up in just a couple of cabinets. On the cover of the kit, they have a nice little diagram showing you all the screws and the sizes that are included. So if you've got a certain size, you get a kit like this, you figure out what sizes you use a lot of, and then you can order those specifically. As always, I want to thank Fastcap for supporting Mail Call and sending us some of their fantastic tools and materials to take a look at. And I also want to thank them for providing you with a discount. Look in the description of this video down below. I'll put a link to this Powerhead Screw Kit, as well as a discount code which will save you $10. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.